What's up guys, Pedro here, and on this video I'm going to show you how to build a simple planter box using only straight cuts. Let's get right into the video. Okay, the first thing I want to do is give you the material list. It's short and sweet. You're going to need 6 8-foot decking boards. You're going to need 2 8-foot 2x4s, pressure treated of course. The reason I'm using pressure treated because my mother-in-law is just going to plant flowers in there. If you're going to plant produce in it, you might want to use cedar or line the inside of your box with plastic. You're also going to need a handful of 2-inch exterior screws. And that's it. So let's get to the cutting list. Okay, first we're going to cut 8 pieces for the legs at 16 inches. And make your mark. Okay. We're going to cut the fronts and backs at 48 inches. We've got 8 2x4s cut at 16 inches for the legs. We have 4 deck boards cut at 16 inches for the sides. And we've got 4 deck boards cut for the fronts and back at 48 inches. Okay, now that we've got everything but the bottom pieces cut, we're going to go ahead and start putting this thing together. And these are 2-inch, so they will not poke out the other side. Now I'm screwing from the inside out. So this is going to be the inside. You will not see the screws at all. I'm going to put 3 of them in here. I'm going to try it without drilling any holes and see how it goes. It looks like it's going to go pretty good. Make sure this is flush right here, completely flush, top and bottom. Make sure you're not. Okay, so I'm going to do this on all 4 legs. I'm going to do this. I'm putting the fronts and backs onto the legs just like this, and then I'm going to put the other leg piece on the side here, and we'll attach the side pieces this way. You'll see when I get to it, but anyways, I'll go ahead and screw the rest of these just like that. You want to kind of stagger like I did this here, stagger them where you get a little bit more strength to your joint there. So anyways, I'm going to do that. We'll just say this is the front. I'll put another board underneath that one, and then we'll do the back just in the same manner. Okay, now I'm going to attach the second leg piece just like this right here. Make sure it's flush with the top of the other leg piece, and I'm going to put about 3 screws in here like so. And I'm screwing it into the other leg piece. So you want to go about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom, because that will put you right in the middle of 1.5 inches. Bam. Now those screws are on the outside, they will show, but when you go to put your inside or side pieces on, you'll screw from the inside into this piece. You'll see when I get to that point, but I'm going to put the other piece on over here on this end, and then I'll do the same thing to the back side. Okay, so I don't have anybody to help me hold this right now because my wife is busy. So what I've done is I've taken some clamps and just attached it at the top. Just make sure when you go to screw this in that it's flush at the top here on both sides here, and also the inside part here is up against it, completely up against the board. Otherwise you'll get the legs, they'll spread out like that. Got to get them, make sure that they're flush up against it. And I'm going to screw, like I said, from the inside. Once I get I'll get a couple screws in, and then I can take the clamp off. Then I can take the clamp off and put a screw in at the top. So I'm going to put one in the middle, one on the bottom, and on each side. And then I'll take the clamps off and put one on the top. Oh, your mama. And again, these will not come out the front because it's perfect. It's perfect to be able to go through the thickness of that deck board and into the 2x4. Get it nice and secure without sticking out. Awesome. Okay, so now I can take the clamps off. It's not going to go anywhere, and I can put a screw at the top just to make it that much more secure. And I'll do the same thing for the lower piece here, and I'll do the other side just like it, and we'll be right back. Okay, so this is how it looks right now before I put the bottom on it. Coming together good. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and cut 3 bottom brace pieces out of what's left of the 2x4, 16 inches. And we'll put one at either end and one in the middle. I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so I cut my 16-inch braces out of the 2x4s, and I've already put this one down in here. It's a tight fit, which is good. It's a tight fit. Make sure it's flush with the bottom of your front and back, and the sides as well. It's more important the front and back. Then you're going to take a screw and you're going to put a screw through the front, a screw through the back. And I'm talking about through the deck board now. Don't try to screw it through this board because it won't reach it. So you, except on the sides now, you screw one in the front, one in the back, and I'm probably going to put 2 on the side boards. So these screws are going to show, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. They're not ugly, and they are coated as well, so they will stand up in the weather. Bam! I put it right up next to the leg, so you really can't hardly even see it. But that'll hold it in from this side, and I'll do another one over here. Okay, now it's time to cut the bottom pieces out. So I'm going to take a measurement real quick, and it is 46 inches. So I'm going to cut 3 pieces at 46 inches, and I'm going to have to rip the last one so that it'll fit in there. Got our board at 46 inches, and it fits perfect. Let's cut another one. It is, I'm gonna rip one 4.5 inches. It won't hurt to have a little gap in there. It'll help the excess water drain from it. I am gonna drill some holes too for water to drain. I won't drill them too big. I'll probably drill about 3/8 inch holes or something like that. Okay, let's see. Let's drill some holes in here. My dad gave me these a few years ago. These are really nice Forstner bits. 1/2 inch. I think we'll go with a 1/2 inch. I don't want to go too big. You don't want all the dirt coming out and everything, and I don't want to do too small, but we'll go with a 1/2 inch. Whoops, we'll go with a 1/2 inch bit. And like I said, I'm just going to put some random holes here. Since I have that brace in the center, I'm going to try to steer clear of the center. And I'm just going to drill some holes. I'll do it here. And it is complete. Very simple design, nice and sturdy, easy to build. I think I'll add trim to the top of this one, but that's a separate video. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please hit the like button and share it if you're so inclined. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next time, God bless. Y'all take care.